Can I get 2 claps and Ric Flair?
There we are.
Woo!
And we're back. Okay. So, last session, I know, Steven, you just got caught up.
Yeah.
We went through the bathhouse and everything. You guys had literally just exited where we left off. Going outside in the darkness of the town, the festival now dying down after the long day. There is still a crowd in the streets gathered around the staging area that you guys saw.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's mostly people are mostly starting to go back into their. The crowds are starting to dissipate, and they're going back home. So. Any action you guys would like to take?
I'm kind of out of the loop right now, so I think I'll wait.
Not in particular.
Well, I mean, would you guys rather stay here for another night or head out?
Well, where are we heading? It's the real question.
I mean, were we not supposed to, like, go somewhere?
Not really, we're still on vacation.
Being on vacation does not negate the fact that we have orders.
I've kind of had a bit of my fill of this town.
Keep in mind, it is after. Well, it's basically dark at this point. But if you wanted to leave at this time, it'd be okay.
Regardless, we probably shouldn't leave tonight, but
Tomorrow, maybe?
right. But I still don't know where we're going.
We could step into the Winking Dragon and have like a snack to eat and then go.
Yes, but go where?
Go back to our rooms.
But like town-wise, I doubt they'd welcome us very well. In oh my god, I forgot Mercia.
Even your mom.
Mercia is the country that you're in.
Is the country?
My bad. I forgot where we came from. The merchants. Oh my god, I forget the name.
Mountain Gate.
Yeah, I doubt they'd be super thrilled to have us back in Mountain Gate.
Well, I mean, I would prefer to not go around where the fox might be at this point.
So we're kind of like in the center of Mercia right now, aren't we?
You guys are on the shore, the town that is on the shore of Othean's Eye in the western part of Mercia.
Oh, Varanus, right? My bad.
Yeah, the town that is even more northbound is Cross.
Could we? I mean, if we head there, we would probably come in contact with my parents.
Well, I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you guys want to meet my parents? We don't have to.
Interesting question.
I mean, if we're going to Pinewood Cross, we're gonna probably go through the area that they live in.
My vote's casted as impartial.
What is in Pinewood Cross?
Pinewood Cross is where you guys have been before. Whenever you made contact with Doran, the Blue Dragonborn, who works.
Oh right, we were there for a day.
Yeah, you guys were there due to the fact that's where you came into Mercia at, and that's where you guys, like right outside, were attacked by goblins.
Yeah, we that's where we met Beef.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's also where you left Beef to die.
Yeah, that's also where we turned him into the guards.
We took a different route, so we didn't like go through the area where they are. But if we do,
we could keep traveling south, or suppose we could also turn west. Or we could also turn west and go around Othean's Eye.
I mean, would you want to?
I told you it doesn't matter.
Have you ever been around that area?
It's a good question. The east is where I used to live.
No,
No, my bad. The west is what I meant to say, but I just said we could travel west.
No, you used to live in the north, didn't you?
It's more like no. If we're well, based on where we're at, it's directly to the west.
Oh, okay.
Well, not directly, but no, yeah, it's almost directly.
We went from Pinewood Cross to Mountain Gate, and then
We're in
to
Varanus. Yeah,
Varanus.
basically just across Othean's Eye.
We could honestly go really anywhere as long as it doesn't go into like the territory of the fox.
Shazith, Hager, do you have any votes?
Oh no, I'm good.
Hager?
Empty head, no thoughts.
Right.
Sit
Head
down.
empty, no thoughts.
Cordrayal,
Do we have any current objectives that we're forgetting, by the way?
well, our current objective is, well, we were given by the king, is to establish some sort of alliance with the people of Mercera. Whether that be with the merchants,
The merchants probably wouldn't be too fond of us right now.
Why wouldn't they be fond of us?
Well, we kind of forgot to save the man that they sent us to save, and then we avoided going back to them afterwards.
Yeah.
That is
What?
true.
I doubt they'd want to see us.
No, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
I'm a smooth talker, but I don't know if I'm that smooth of a talker.
I'm gonna talk.
Like I said, I'm impartial.
Well,
This episode's brought to you by Apex Legends.
no.
Your two new
No
lessons should be
Regardless.
the hacker.
Regardless, we need to go back to the tavern for tonight.
It's metagaming, but I'm telling y'all anyway. The smoothest talker, statistically, in this place is Ilvi because she has +3 charisma.
I have +5.
Smooth talker statistically in this place would be
Venna?
yeah.
What is Hager's bonus?
To charisma.
Hager is most charismatic of them all.
Why is a +5 to performance?
I think
Take that as you will.
the best course of action would be to at least sleep at the gym for the night.
Right.
Like
All
what
right.
the hell?
Well,
We landed in the mine shaft.
I suppose we might as well make our way back to the tavern for tonight. And then decide on this tomorrow.
That's a good idea.
It's not picking it up, dang.
Does everyone concur?
I think that would be alright.
Yeah.
Hager shall carry Sinza's corpse to the cavern.
The sense is still like just unconscious.
Yeah. Just go with that.
Okay, so you guys, are you heading back to the busted barmaid to sleep, or are you getting?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you head in there, still normal. For the most part, it's still,
Good old busty barmaid.
yeah, the good old tavern atmosphere. The one that you stayed in the longest of the entire, like your entire journey.
Yeah.
There's nothing really going on right now. They're just cleaning up, and some of them are just, some of the patrons are leaving. Some are getting in other rooms. So, yeah.
Right.
We'll see.
You know what we could do?
What could we do?
Yeah. We could all sleep in the same room and have a nice sleepover and tell stories.
Oh, stories.
The real question
Yeah.
is who takes the bed?
Yeah, who gets the bed?
Who gets the bed?
I can just sit in a chair or something. I don't.
Dales don't need the bed.
I can
Yeah.
sleep on the floor.
Well, Shazid, looks like you get the prim and proper bed.
Okay.
For a prim and proper boy.
Stoic gets other bed.
He just sleeps on the bag.
You can have Stoic sleep at your feet.
I love Stoic.
I don't.
So, I'm gonna say you guys all pay for your room. Wait, are you just like, are you for certain getting one room with everyone sleeping?
I'll sleep in one room with everyone.
I'll just sit there in trance.
Okay.
I could meditate, try to contact Zara.
You could.
I want to start casting Find Familiar.
Who's paying for it?
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
How much is it for a night?
Yeah, just for a night.
Like, how much?
Only 5 silver for a room, isn't it?
I'll chip in 1 silver.
Yeah, it's 5 silver for the room for the night.
Like I said, I'll chip in 1 silver.
I'll pay for the rest.
4 silver for Melody and silver for Greedy.
Agreed.
And you guys all, I'm gonna say, head upstairs. So this single room that at one point was just Ilvy's room.
So, Ilvi, you had the idea of the sleepover.
Right. I feel like we are probably not as close as we could be. So,
I mean,
yeah, instead of just like, I guess, bonding in a way that would be just like doing something together, because the entire time we've been traveling together, and I think that, well, for the most part, and I think that's beneficial, but it's not really getting us anywhere interpersonally. So, I'm guessing it would be helpful to be sleeping in the same room where we would have to talk to each other.
right.
Yeah. But that's as
Um,
far as I really got with the thought process.
But what if Hager just go to sleep?
You can do that if
Seriously?
you want, Hager. That's completely fine. I mean, do you have any stories to tell that you would like to tell? He's dead.
Hager's gone.
Story.
Already.
No thoughts, head empty.
No, he did the Windows loading, like the circle.
No thoughts, head empty. Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Hager no story.
You don't
Nothing.
have any, like, well, not actual stories.
Everyone
more stuff
has
about
a
you.
story.
Yeah. Stuff about you.
Yeah.
Do you have interesting stuff about you that you would like to share, Hager?
Maybe interesting, but not for sharing.
Okay, that's
fair.
completely fair.
That's very fair.
How about you?
I've already shared the majority out of my storybook, and you know, I'm still in the process of writing new, but this notebook has pretty much been read so far to you.
Most of his stories are complete and utter falsehoods.
Yeah, okay, well they're stories,
Other
Shazid.
dramatizations of
Listen,
stories that ain't true.
Mr. Proofreader, they're stories.
Yes, but you're taking actual words and dramatizing them.
Isn't that what people want to read? That's what people want to read.
It's not what I want to read.
Well, what do you want to know then, Shazid?
An actual story, a real story that actually happened. No dramatizations required. Because if it's a truly good story, it doesn't need dramatized.
To most of my
Bruno.
stories, okay, but just about any story I could tell has been with you.
Mm-hmm.
So you already
me.
know my stories.
Tell me a story about you.
About me, I just said most of my stories have been lived out with you.
What about your past? Where are you from?
I'm from a forest. I grew up in the woods.
Do you have
Quite
parents?
literally. Yeah, of course I have parents. Everyone has parents.
What are your parents like?
I mean, they're nice enough people. They didn't really support my, running off to join the world, but they're very nice people.
Well, why did you run away?
Who wants to live in the middle of the woods for all their life? It sounds terribly boring, not to mention I made a promise to myself. I made a promise to myself that I'd make it one day, some way or another. Better than living in the woods.
I can understand that.
Neither Any other questions? You still have 18 left.
Okay.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Alright, I'm still gonna ask the other one. Fenna, what do you want from life?
Fame, fortune, life. That's pretty much
Life
it.
from life?
I mean, I just would like to not die. You already know my story. Huh? Oh, most definitely. Eventually. Soon, hopefully not, but... You know, I guess... If anybody knows, it's definitely us that death can come sooner to others.
Mm.
What'd you say?
I mean,
What?
I just said death can come sooner to others than...
Oh.
You know, some people.
What about you, Shizzy?
I've already said everything. I've already told you where I'm from.
I have no memory of this.
I've already said what I wanted out of life.
That's
That's
fair.
all I've done.
Okay.
And Cordrayal, what do you want?
What do I want from life?
Yeah.
Honestly, for the past 3 years, I've been looking for my brother. That's really all I can say, but maybe one day retiring and living in an estate or something. The goal that I make from doing the things that I do. I'm doing my best to reunite what little family that I have, but I still haven't found them, other than Logar back at Starport. That's all I can really say.
Well, what do we want from this adventure?
It's a good question, isn't it?
I feel like it would be easier to understand where we're going if we have an objective.
Well, I think the main objective right now is to kind of save where we came from. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know where everyone's loyalties lie, but I know that I have significant standing within the kingdom of Brennan. I'm more of an emissary from there. And I would like to keep that kingdom standing while I'm alive.
You know, we should probably clear this out now. Where do our loyalties lie?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, we all know the conversation that we just had, and yet we swept it under the rug like it's nothing. Not that we had amongst ourselves, but the location we came from, that camp. We all put it right under the rug, like it never happened.
What the locations we came from?
The camp of rebels.
Oh, the camp of rebels. Well, I can't say I'm really convinced either one way or the other by these people. I mean, you saw what they did in Mountain Gate,
It's true.
but you also hear of the things that the merchants have done to people's families. I mean, why are the people rising up if they don't have a reason to?
Precisely.
You mean
They
the
have to
others?
have. They have to have a reason. So I mean, these merchants must be doing something that we're not seeing, right?
It must be like a big conspiracy or something.
Possibly. I mean, we have peasants fighting fully armed soldiers.
Is that something you see every day?
I mean,
it's
I've
been like a full-on war. Right? So,
I haven't really talked about it because this was some days ago, but it is fresh, and I'd rather talk about it when it is fresh than let it sort of fester. I think I discovered something about myself that wasn't correct.
Elaborate.
No one really knows where I came from, except for maybe like 1 or 2 people, and I've never met those people. I said I don't think so, but I hope not. I was found. I wasn't. There is no history of me in the world before a certain point, and I ended up being discovered rather than being adopted or anything. My parents found me in the middle of a wooded road after a large storm, and when they did find me, I was covered in mud, and I didn't speak any language that they knew of. I could talk, but I wasn't saying anything that sounded like real words, at least ones that they knew. And when they did find me, and after they had taken me home, the consensus was that I had been taken by wolves from my parents, from my birth parents at least, and just ditched there randomly. When people had taken me in, when my parents had taken me in, they found a necklace around my neck, and it has, it's this necklace, and she sort of like takes it off and like holds it out in her palm, and she flips it over. She says, "This is my actual name," and she opens it, the locket, and shows the picture, and she's like, "These are the people who I think are my actual parents." And this man looks exactly like the fox.
Well then. Can I kind of like look around the room to gauge the reactions of everyone else?
well, how is everyone else reacting? Cordrayal's kind of deep in thought, like processing what's going on, like looking at the necklace. But that's up to everyone else how they're reacting.
Yeah. Well then.
I guess Shazith is just not reacting.
No.
And what about Hager?
Hager went to sleep a while ago.
He's just dead.
He dead to the world.
Hager's asleep.
Just like
Senza, I assume, is also asleep.
Yeah.
So, I guess that clears where your loyalties lie. At least I'd expect it to.
No. This was not what I had planned. Personally, I would rather just ignore him or pretend he's not real than accept this and be loyal to him. I mean, if you could probably have something has That's what I've been searching for the entire time. I've just been looking for them, and I found him, and it wasn't what I wanted.
Fate is cruel.
Very much so.
As we've established, we don't know if he's actually a bad man, though.
If he's what?
If he's a bad man. We've seen one act of people who we don't even know confirmed to be these rebels. If you remember, we fought them, but I don't know.
He
But as
chased
you
us
said,
like dogs.
peasants fighting against fully armed soldiers, they have to be driven by desperation.
And they seem to look up to him for some reason, as he's the one behind most of the rebellion's activity. And if he's a leader, we do know that we've been attacked on his orders.
But he did. But we also worked for the merchants. I mean, that's war, right?
I think.
I don't work for anyone personally.
The situation we're in is kind of a. It's a situation where we have to choose
Very
what we
complicated.
personally believe. Possibly a lesser of two evils situation with. I mean, at least he was willing to sit and talk to us as a group. Well, he called you in, specifically Obi. But he could have had us all killed when he tried to kill us. You remember when he called us to the camp? He had
Would show us hospitality.
hundreds of soldiers could have
But
come down.
that's the thing. That's what doesn't sit right with me. These soldiers are just people. They aren't.
Almost like they've been inundated with something.
No, I just think that these people know that something's wrong. They have to be fighting for a reason that benefits them in some way. Something can't be right underneath the surface, in my opinion at least.
I mean, they could have been brainwashed.
I feel like that's a bit of a leap from just people knowing what they want.
It's
When
just
people know truly what they want and there's something in the way of it, I know people who would go to any lengths to get it. These people fighting fully trained armed soldiers to stop whatever could be happening.
Well, what is happening?
I don't know.
Is it? Should we should we spy on them?
It's a bit
Well,
iffy. I don't know how.
I mean, we could gather information on both sides.
In Cordrayal,
Well, they're just telling us what they want us to know.
you've been under the area by the merchants for the longest out of us, I'd assume.
Yeah, I've been to the court of Mercia, not necessarily around the merchants land.
But the land owned by them, right?
I've been to Mountain Gate.
What do you
I
think?
haven't been to the exact estates of each of the merchants. But I would say
Are the
when
people treated well?
When it comes to any governing body, there's bound to be some sort of corruption somewhere in the system. We have, at least Mercia has a long history of being problematic, and this is probably the worst that's ever been in Mercia, given that this is an actual rebellion. Their system seems to have failed. I haven't been here in quite a few years, but
A failing system and a populace that wants to fight against them.
well, you got to understand that the powers within this government, the one we're under right now, of Mercera, they don't have any power. And they, with the power that they do have, well, you don't see them out here helping people, do you?
Exactly. I've heard all that I need to hear personally,
We
at
were
least for the
literally
time.
by goblins on the road. No one was there to help us.
And there was no one there to help the group before us either.
That is true.
Like I said, for the time being at least, I've heard all that I need to hear.
I know that the rebellion has done some stuff, at least from what we know. We saw the explosion in the town center of Mountain Gate.
I'm sorry about the being late.
You
Is it?
good?
Okay.
We're just assuming that Sins is asleep for right now.
Yeah. Oh, should we tell her everything that's happened so
Well,
far?
she's asleep. I mean,
No, but like, still.
oh, we basically just kind of went into the tavern. We're all kind of sharing the same room, and we're just kind of talking about our loyalties right now.
Oh, and also, Ilvi is the fox's daughter.
But
And her real name is Valerie.
I know that some would say you should hide, keep your cards to yourself, but I'll put it all out. I don't know about the rest of you, but personally, I am not too keen on allying with the merchants at this point.
This situation is very much like back home, at least in my opinion. I don't know how many of you know, but I come from the far north in Peoria, from the city of Ilderton. And, I mean, you see corrupt governments and stuff, but the only way that we can really tell is with time. We can probably do some spying on them and get information from both sides. Rather than, well, we don't really have to infiltrate courts or anything. We can just do basic reconnaissance.
But what if we end up?
Official to like into these facilities behind their own backs?
We can't sit on this fence forever.
Yeah, we have to pick a side.
Yeah, the king does kind of need us to do something.
Or we
This
could possibly
way-
make our own, honestly.
Sitting in this center field, we're gonna get hatred from both sides saying like this.
This is possibly being
If
in the
we
middle is the most deadly decision we can make.
If we infiltrate both sides, then we've done nothing but make ourselves hated.
That's true.
Infiltration does no damage when it's not to their knowledge.
I mean, the fox apparently has keen eyes. And his name does live up to his slyness.
He does have the loyalties of pretty powerful.
And we don't even know how far the merchants' roots go.
Hold on, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Working 9 to 5. I got back. What's up?
We're still talking about loyalties.
Revolution.
Venus cast his lot in with the rebels.
I just feel like killing is pointless.
Even if they're not killing. Like, Cordrayal, in an ideal world, we could spy on both sides, like you said, but honestly, I don't see it happening. I don't see it as a possibility.
In my opinion, I know from what we've seen that the rebels have been extremely destructive in their methods, but you see that it is effective.
It's the people are a fan of them, apparently.
Well, you
Well,
see,
There's,
We have
you saw how many people. Yeah,
That's
we do.
one. And then he's a knight to Grinna. That's another way. So, in other words, this is the ideal situation.
It is not. Staying in the middle, especially trying to spy on both sides, I can only see it ending in us being hated.
Okay.
And aren't we already hated in some places? Just a
If
little.
we're hated by both sides, then we're in the deadliest spot in the war.
Mhm.
I'd rather cast my lot with one loyalty than get killed by both sides at the same time.
But Either side will be too busy killing each other.
Not when they find out that we're potentially spying for their rivals, and then their rivals think that we're spying for their rivals.
We're definitely worrying too much about this.
I feel like, I mean, in any case, we have a chance to. We could stop this rebellion at some point without all the bloodshed of actual soldiers going to war on a battlefield.
Or we could stop the potential corruption by the merchants without any bloodshed.
That's true. But that would mean we'd have to take out the merchants.
Not even take them out of power. We don't even have to kill them.
That's what I'm saying. And they have, well, I'd say that the center of their power is Mountain Gate. And it is a nearly impenetrable city, as we've seen. But if we're really gonna go all out with the rebels, we could just go in there under a guise of we're gonna help you, merchants, and then take them down.
Destroy it from the inside.
Yeah, but then you gotta understand that Mountain Gate is full of aristocracy. All of the higher ups, the people who
Aristocrats
have-
are weak.
You'd have to install a new leader before they'd have a chance to put the richest person on top.
Who's
we
the
need
leader?
someone there to claim.
Cordrayal?
Torture?
I will never claim any type of leadership of any country.
They're
Yes.
already a knight.
I am sworn to another country. Plus,
Yes.
I have no people behind me other than you.
No, think of it. You could create an alliance between Mountain Gate and everything. It's like you would be the link between
I
the
have
two.
a legitimate claim. That's what I'm saying. I'm from the north. The
It'd have
people.
to be
Claim that
somebody
you're the
from
North.
It would have to be somebody from the area.
Mhm.
The people of the country, no matter what, it would just be another rebellion.
Well,
Either
who?
they're under the merchants, and then if you go with that plan, then they just get absolved by the North.
What do you think would happen if all of us put ourselves in the place of power within the city when there's already rebellion to claim the seat of power within this country?
I
Who
want to
among
be
us is
famous,
from the
but
area?
I'm trying to be famous, but not a leader. I mean, it'd have to
Yeah.
be the Fox as soon as anybody.
I'm not the type for.
The Fox has the
organizations
most
of
backing.
And plus, he has assassins on his payroll, if I'm certain.
He himself is dangerous.
Yeah.
We really want to give him that power, though. We haven't seen what he can do with it in a positive light. All we've known for him to do is kill people and have them kidnapped or assassinated.
At this point, we could just as soon leave the kingdom and come back later. But doesn't solve any issues.
We have to make him know.
Oh,
Where we travel to next is up to you. Not any one of you in particular, but
well, we can really go anywhere. It is, well.
We could hide out for a bit.
You good?
I think that's what we've been doing here, isn't it?
It's only been a couple days.
It's been 4.
I don't think we've had the attention.
if
of
anything, if we
That's
travel elsewhere, maybe get a bit more experience, a tad bit more renown.
When I spoke to the Fox, he said that we've been causing quite a stir. So we must have been noticed in some effect by either his group or the kingdom above.
Well,
So
didn't
they're
you guys
probably looking for us.
wipe out his entire associates thing going on?
Maybe
Yeah,
just
we
that.
did.
On accident.
So, Venna, how's about you have the conversation with your parents that you don't want to have, and we hang out at your house?
I don't know how good of an idea that is, seeing as
Are they
well,
dead?
no, but quite frankly, it's an elven settlement in the middle of a forest.
That doesn't seem like the most pleasing place.
That's completely fine with me.
And none of you are full elven, other than Cordrayal.
No, I'm a half elf.
Oh, my bad. None of you
That
are
was
full
racist.
elven.
You
Yeah.
see the issue?
I'm the only full elf in the group. I mean, you could probably take up Homestead for a day or so, but
We could disguise ourselves. Well, who else has a home that we could
You
invade?
know, you say disguise yourself, but I don't think I can disguise this. Like pull up his, like he'll show off his scales.
yeah. I mean, I could just as soon ask for sanctuary as try to disguise you.
We could go to Venna. How good are you at illusion magic?
What magic?
Illusions.
I'm alright.
Is there a possibility that you could cast an illusion spell on either us or the people
Oh.
of the village and
Oh.
make them think that we
So just
are
come.
elves?
Even if I could, I wouldn't. I'm sorry.
Are they racist?
They're not really. I mean, you could, like I said, you could probably take up sanctuary for a day or so. I'm just not sure how well you'd fit in.
Okay,
You know,
that's completely fine.
it's really you're asking for him to welcome us in his home.
I don't know. I don't know
Really
what
is.
I don't know how they feel about me. I haven't spoken to them a bit. My parents should be fine. But just remember, I was meant to stay there with the rest of them, and I kind of left. Me and my parents are on good terms. I can tell you that much.
What kind of Shazzy, what about you?
You want to stay with my parents?
Do you have parents? Is that too rude of a question to ask? Should I back away from this?
They're alive.
If we wanted to travel to the forest, we could.
If you want to travel south to Candor, we could.
And we build a shack
Candor.
somewhere?
Around this time, as you guys are talking, you start hearing a loud ding, 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 and then you hear screams outside.
Oh God! Oh God! No, that can't be good.
There's screaming. You hear metal clanking. Sounds like swords are clashing.
We should probably go.
Yeah.
Wake up Hagar and Sinza.
As you turn out the window of this room, there is a blaze in the building across the street from you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm instantly gonna start shaking. Who's closer to me, Hagar or Sinza?
I would say Hagar's closest, and then Cinda's laying behind Hagar.
Okay, I'll start shaking Hagar awake.
I run over to Sens and I'm like, wake up! And I smack her on the ass.
Hagar, issues,
Whoa,
wake up!
How'd you even hit her? She's laying on her back. You flip her over?
Flip her over and just smack her.
As there's a general sound of panic and screams through the air, you hear yelling, people dousing fires, and a bunch of different
Oh
things.
my God.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm continuously just trying to wake up Hagar at this time.
Whoa.
Hagar, there's something happening outside. There's battles and fire.
There's either been I think there's been an accident.
When you say that, it'll be a blast of purple, bluish energy just blows out the window beside you and an entire window frame.
I think we're involved.
There's such nice curtains. Why?
I think that we're involved now.
We're not involved. We can just leave.
Can I look out the window?
No.
If you
Don't do it.
are you looking out the window?
I'm looking out the window.
Is that your action?
Yeah.
You're gonna get smacked in the face.
I would also like to look out the window.
Okay, so both of you walk over, practically run over to this hole in the window now.
Hey, I'm back.
I'm putting my boots on.
Since chaos has ensued.
You got smacked on the
You're
ass.
awake.
You see people running around screaming, peasants, people that you saw earlier during the festival, a lot of the kiosks are getting knocked down. There's a group of probably 10 to 15 people dressed in all black running through buildings, slashing people.
Oh my god.
Oh god!
There's one guy in the center who has like full on, he's got like a magical ring around his feet, and he's casting magic from it, just blowing out the windows of buildings and doorways and everything.
Holy god.
And there's one guy who is running through the street, a huge, like, he's probably around 10 feet tall, and he has 4 arms. Just, and he grabs somebody and throws them into a wall.
Oh
We need
god!
we need to get moving now.
Is there anyone dead near me?
We're still
No.
inside.
You're still in the building.
We're in the room.
We're in the building.
So should we climb out the window onto the roof?
I'm just kind of like turning over to the group, like, we need to get moving out there now.
And get your ass in gear and get out the window.
We need to run.
Is the window like attached to a roof, or is it just a straight drop to the ground?
It's a straight drop.
How far
you
is the
climb
drop?
Up?
The drop would probably be around 10 feet.
Can you climb up?
I don't want to climb up. I'll just go down the stairs at this point.
Is there a gutter, like a drainage pipe running down the side of the window?
I would say it's farther over. You can probably try to reach around.
I think I'm just gonna go down the stairs.
Oh. Holding.
I'm going down the stairs with Lena.
Oh,
Stairs.
Yeah.
fine, I'll go too.
Mushy barmaids.
Save the barmaids! Save the boobies!
As you all get downstairs, you see Otherius jump up and unsheath his huge greatsword on his back. Or wait, no. It's not a greatsword, it's a war axe on his back. And he's like, I'm Otherius.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Godspeed.
Godspeed. Godspeed, Otherius.
Bardic inspiration.
No, not to him.
Why not? It's Altair's so great.
You're right. Jordan, I'm gonna prepare a spell. Or
Okay.
not a spell, I'm gonna prepare a tale.
Okay.
Alright.
Are you going out the door? The front door, back door? Where are we going?
I'm not going out first.
Let's go out the back door, because everyone's gonna be in the street.
Hager is going through the back door.
I'll go through the
I'm
back.
going to the back door.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the rest of them, I'm just not going out first.
Okay, you all go. You all
With
manage
great
to get out
action
the back
here.
door. And as you get out the back door, you see a shrouded man, all black, standing over someone who just got stabbed.
I'm casting. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna use my tale.
Okay.
I tell the tale of a brave hero, an epic hero. Sorry, I'm choosing Hager to get. Sorry.
Okay.
So Hager will get 9 temp HP.
Nice.
Man.
Okay, so can I roll to turn into a wolf?
Go for it.
Okay.
But once you do that, I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative against this guy.
Can I activate Crimson Right on my short sword?
Alright, I got a 5. I didn't turn into...
Yeah, you
Wait, has
you
he spotted us
got yourself.
Yeah, the guy was literally standing there over someone who just killed when you guys ran out. And
Like,
I go-
where's the building?
And I turn into
Yeah,
a
he was
wolf.
just there.
And I'm wolf mode now. I'm dog.
Okay.
Stoic is very confused.
Alright. Hey, I'm rolling.
The guy,
Initiative.
as the guy yells, "They're over here! There's some of them
What?
over here!" And about 3 or 4 more of them. From what you can tell in this darkness, with only light illuminating, they're in full like chainmail armor, but all just in all black cloaks and everything.
God.
They're completely hidden. 4 of them roll up really high.
Okay, I take 1 damage from my Crimson Right.
Are we supposed to roll initiative right now? Sorry, I'll let you talk. I got an 20 on initiative.
One
Yeah,
of them that
21.
comes around is the big guy with 4 arms.
10. I got 10 for initiative.
Okay, hold on. I gotta jot it down slowly.
I
Okay,
got a 15
I got a 15 on initiative.
hold on. 20 or 15?
I have 20.
Okay.
I have 26, actually.
I got an unnatural 20, 21.
Okay.
Natural 20 plus
I
6.
got a 9.
Hold on. 15 to 10.
I got a 10.
I got a 15.
Okay. Cassie, you said you got a 9. There's
So how many actual assailants are there now?
4.
That's a good
Okay.
question.
4 of them.
Well, my health is way lower than you think it would be.
So
Crazy.
the first, Hager, you were the first one that went out the back door.
Yep.
The first one that the big guy charges at.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, the guy with 4 arms comes at you with a great sword in 2 of his arms, and then in the other 2 he has 2 dual wielding 2 swords, normal short swords.
Oh, fuck.
For 1 attack.
Don't worry, Hager.
Nat 20.
Oh my god!
Oh.
All the
Oh,
good
You
fuck.
don't look so big.
Yeah, you tell him Hager.
This is about 10 feet tall. Oh, crap. Let's see. That's 12 damage.
Cool.
And then he goes for another attack with one of the short swords. It's a 13 hit.
Does a 13 hit? Let's check real quick. Because I don't remember my AC. Huzzah. Fuck, where's that on D&D Beyond?
AC,
shield
it's
thing.
yeah, it's a little shield thing beside your initiative.
Inside my initiative. Oh, 13. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So the short sword, so that does. Short swords are D8, correct? I think so. No. That's only 2 damage. As he finishes his second swipe with the sword in the other hand, he kind of backs off a bit, staying within melee distance. And now it is Vena's turn.
Okay, so... Okay. Sorry. I'll use my bonus action to give, Hager, Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna do that. I believe in you. You got this, buddy. He's not that big.
He is small.
And then I will use my
Yeah.
action to cast Bestow Curse.
Only
on-
weak men need 4 arms.
I will cast Bestow Curse on the one that Hager's fighting.
On the one that Hager's fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
I will use. The target must make a Wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes that action doing nothing.
Let's make this epic. Let's be really descriptive of what we're doing.
So I will kind of shuffle my deck a little bit and cast Bestow Curse.
Cool. Okay. That means whenever it comes around to the top of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think it'll be. The curse will be. Well, the spell will be ended by my next turn, so. Sorry, continue. That's all I have to do for my turn.
Okay. See if it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with magic missile.
Cool.
Shoot the spell.
3rd level.
Isn't that
Oh. No, is it a save?
It's automatic hit.
Yeah, it's an automatic hit unless they have shield. 3rd level magic missile too. Damn.
Pew, 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 pew. 14.
14 damage?
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. Is that all?
But yeah, there's not really much else I can do.
Understandable. Oh, I forgot to roll for Cordrayal.
My goodness.
Okay.
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 It is now Brady.
Hey, what's
Hager's
good?
turn.
All right, Hager rages.
Oh.
Okay, have your rage.
as my bonus action, I rage, obviously. And for my action, I go to fuck this guy up.
Yes.
I
Don't
swing
forget
my
about the Bardic
great
Inspiration.
axe. How much does Bardic Inspiration add?
You can do it after seeing the roll, and it'll add 1d8 to it.
Brady, get descriptive, make it really cool. Don't just go, I hit
You're
him.
stalking him.
Well, yeah,
Shut up.
it'd be real cool to say but like, what if I go full on about this and then just fall?
No, you have to see if you hit first, and then
Yeah,
Oh,
let-
you're right.
Put the description up to Jordan. He's got it.
yeah, look at Jordan.
Jordan, go.
19.
You want,
Yeah!
what is it?
You roll a
I
19 to
rolled
hit.
a
Hit.
Do I hit him?
Who are you rolling to hit? The guy who hit you?
Yeah, I'm messing up the big guy.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, heck yeah.
Can you add Bardic Inspiration to damage rolls?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I was just curious.
Alright.
Skill checks, things like that.
Hager
It's just the actual
screams
effect.
out and reaffirms his grip on his great axe and swings his great axe into the guy's chest.
Oh,
Yeah.
D12.
D12.
This is rad.
D12.
got this, Hager.
3. Dealing 9 damage.
9 damage.
Woo! Get him.
Yeah!
Nice. Good hits, everybody. And now, Cassie, your turn.
Alright. You know what? I'm gonna do a classic good old Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Who are you blasting at? There's the guy the big 4-armed freak dude who attacked Brady, and then there are 3 others in the alley, kind of running toward them at the time.
I'm gonna try to take down the big problem first.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
That's a
Eldritch
plus
Blast.
6. Is it my hit DC plus my spellcasting modifier?
Huh?
Well,
The save DC?
No,
What's-
it's just a roll to hit.
Yeah, the roll
Oh.
the roll to hit is your modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. Nat 1.
Oh my gosh. That's rough.
You shoot the Eldritch Blast toward the big guy, and it kind of it hits his shoulder armor and just dissolves. The energy goes away immediately.
Tough.
You hear the big guy go,
So tough.
It just think fizzles out completely.
Wizard 101 fizzle.
Oh crap! I could have attacked twice because I'm level 5.
Oh,
Tough.
Well,
depressing.
there's not really much I can really do.
Smack him.
I could smack him, probably. You know what? I'm a.
Do you have like multi-attack, or did I just kind of count as a bonus?
Yeah. I have extra attack, but I don't know if that would count since I use a spell.
Your action is your spell, and your extra attack is just a normal hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna light crossbow him.
Fair.
okay. The hit.
I agree. 10.
In.
Tough.
Sadly, it does not hit. You go to shoot him, and it just glances off his armor again.
It's rough.
Yeah, still standing there, just over. He's taller than Haggard. You guys aren't used to someone being taller.
No, he's not that big.
He's not that big.
But anyway, it is now Cordrail's turn, and Cordrail unsheathes both swords and runs toward one of the people running down the alley. to the right of you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and goes to attack the first one in that grouping. So he goes to attack and misses the first time. The guy just barely dodges out of the way, and misses the second time, of course. Fucking Cordrayal.
Cordrayal, we're going to kick you off the team if you can't perform optimally.
All right. And after his attack, the other bad guy who he was just attacking at goes for a swing himself, hits Cordrayal.
I knew it. Cordrayal, you're off the team.
Cordrayal takes 2 damage.
You're off the super competitive team, Cordrayal.
I guess it runs in the family.
The next guy who's behind this other soldier, now is his turn, goes for a quick attack against Cordrayal, seeing as he's the one blocking the alley from them getting to you guys specifically. Hits Cordrayal again with another. Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
Don't worry, guys. It's okay.
Eldritch Blast!
Doing max damage at 6, so 7.
Cordrayal!
Cordrayal has taken.
Is this where our friend dies?
No. Don't say that.
If he keeps doing this, I'm gonna jump in front of the fucking attack.
Stop it, you're giving Jordan ideas.
The last soldier who is in the alley to the right of you people who are fighting takes the opportunity and scopes out one of you, launches an Eldritch Blast directly at the one who just Eldritch Blasted the big guy. It's a 3 to hit, never mind. Misses. And they go back to holding down their position. Now it's back around to the big guy. So, wisdom save
Wisdom save.
does not succeed. What happens?
Wait a minute.
He has to use his action doing absolutely nothing.
Okay, so he is completely immobilized. He can't throw his greatsword. Actually, as a bonus attack, he can't even use. Can he use his smaller swords as a bonus attack?
Are we talking about the dude with the forearm?
The extra attack is only if he's wielding a weapon in each hand, I think. So he can go for 1 second attack, but it only takes his proficiency bonus damage.
Okay.
I think that's all.
So he can't swing the greatsword, but he can swing one of the smaller swords. That is a 17 to hit. Wait, no. And then the proficiency is just +3, so that's 3 damage.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yes. What?
Wait, no. Wait. He can only attack with a light melee weapon in one hand, and you can roll the damage, but you don't add your modifier unless it's negative.
I didn't roll the damage.
You roll the damage and don't add a modifier.
Okay,
This
so
is the big dude with 4 arms, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
I don't.
I see. You were at the. Oh yeah, okay. I see what happened. Sorry,
All good.
I wrote down your name there. So, yeah, I'm gonna say you can go ahead and take your action. I have you in the order. I just accidentally glanced over you.
Alright, who is nearest to me?
Are you still in wolf mode?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna, I guess, like, angle toward the big guy. And can I charge at him?
Charge at him, just like the headbutt him, or like
Go for the ankles.
go for it. It's the hit the with bite attack.
Yeah, it's just a bite attack. Hold on. Like, would I roll a d20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
17.
That hits.
Okay, so a bite would be like, what is a bite worth?
A bite is a melee weapon attack. It's +4. Wait, hold on.
+4?
It's 2d4 + 2.
D4.
what it says on.
3 plus 2. 5. 5 damage.
5 damage?
5 damage to his ankles. I get a grip on the dirt and I like scratch my paws into it and then I growl and then I launch myself for him and I start nomming on them ankles.
Not the ankles.
Okay.
Tough. And then we can just assume that he did his turn.
Yeah, that's, he didn't. He's not able to do anything. He still does his.
Curse prohibits him from attacking, and then just.
Meanwhile, there's a dog attached to his feet.
What was it that you rolled, Julia? I want to make sure the order is correct because
I got a 10.
Get a 10? Okay. I see where I went wrong. Okay.
Alright. Who is it?
It is now Shizzy's turn. No, you, actually.
Me? Okay. I'll use my Bardic Inspiration to determine tail as a bonus action.
Yep.
And then, let me see what tail I get. I'll determine my next move. 2. Okay, I'll use my tail as an action. And
Okay.
I will use the tail of a warrior to recount a very brief story of a duelist. As I do this, I will have to make a spell attack, which is a d20 plus 8. So that's unnatural 20.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and as I do this, a spectral figure of a warrior appears beside the forearm guy that Hager's fighting. He will take 2 rolls of my Bardic Inspiration plus my Charisma modifier. So as the duelist kind of attacks, he will take 9 damage.
9 total damage for the big guy?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he takes 9 force damage, and then the spectral figure disappears.
Alrighty.
That's my whole turn.
Disease. You're up.
Snake Man.
I'm gonna do the same thing as last time. Let's get it.
Magic missile.
Magic Missile! At 3rd level.
Good luck.
How many spell slots do you have? Intimidated.
Yeah, you only have a certain number of 3rd level spell slots.
Boom.
I know, that's what, whoa, 15.
I have 0 3rd level spell slots.
15 total damage.
I only have 2 3rd level spell slots.
Hagrid can't cast spells.
Spells don't work like that for warlocks.
You
No,
have 2
it's
total.
It's because warlocks get like 2 total, yeah.
Yeah.
They give you more cantrips.
You get more cantrips than you do spells.
Okay. I'm guessing that is.
Yeah, that's the end.
Hager, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Hagrid goes in for another swing with his great axe.
Alrighty.
See it?
He
Being
really
the
wallows
best
them.
and only.
Hager's number 1.
Hager is number 1.
Hagrid number 1.
Hager is winner.
22!
22!
Hey Jordan, I think that might be a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Maybe.
Let's go, our big old damage sponge Hager.
Woo.
The damage sponge is getting squeezed out right now, bro.
13.
Don't forget about the extra attack.
Oh yeah, baby.
Are you still raging?
Yeah,
I'm still raging.
Let's go.
It
Can't
lasts
you
13.
reckless attack and attack
I
again?
miss the rage.
I don't know how rages work. I've never played a barbarian. Not 20!
Plus 3.
Hager's coming in with big swings.
He's
Another
going
13.
for it, man. Oh, man.
13
That's
damage.
At
before the
26
help.
damage?
Oh no, it's 26 damage on the second roll. 13
Because I got
before doubling. Yeah.
That's 39 damage.
Okay.
39 damage!
Okay, so with this, you swing your great, what is it, great sword?
Great axe.
Great axe. You swing your great axe so hard, you hit him, and it goes flying. He hits a wall, and he's out. go.
Number one.
This big guy.
He's not that big, Haggard!
He is out of the battle.
Meanwhile, I'm still attached to his ankle when I go
God.
flying after him.
Yeah, you went flying with it, I guess. Either that or you just managed to let go. Okay. So, Senza, it is now your turn.
Okay. What's the field looking like? Fill me in, bro.
Okay, so you guys are kind of gathered in a sort of circle behind the tavern that you just exited. There's an alley to your left and an alley to your right, with like the outhouses in there. You have two people advancing towards you from the right alley, who are locked in combat with Cordrayal, who's being absolutely like wailed on by both of them. And then you have the person to the left who is now completely vulnerable, and they're just alone, didn't they?
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on one of the guys attacking Cordrayal.
Okay, roll the hit.
Sends a smash.
25.
25. Okay, that hits.
Oh man.
Okay. 1d10 plus. Will my hit DC apply as well? Or wait, no, never mind. I see it.
Yeah.
9.
9.
Isn't
9
it?
to.
I don't know.
I'm going to say the first one that wailed on Cordrayal, as we don't have an active battle.
And you know what? You know what I'm gonna do with my extra attack?
You can do your extra attack.
I'm gonna go up to that fucker and fang bite him.
Alright. Fair enough.
I see that going poorly very fast, but go
Fair
on.
enough. I mean, fair enough.
Okay. You can try it. Won't that give him an attack
Well,
opportunity?
Only if she exits
Well,
range.
is she running up to him and just trying to nom or?
She's
I mean,
running
while he's sort of stunned by the Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna try to get in there.
There's no stun on Eldritch Blast.
No, but she's saying like flavor-wise. You know what I mean?
flavor.
Yeah, like flavor-wise.
It's like follow up.
How
Yeah,
far
like
is
as
he
soon as
from?
I let the Eldritch Blast loose, just flop.
Run up.
I feel like that's good.
I got a 12, so I didn't hit either way.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No, it's just a general question. How far are the others from us?
The others?
Yeah.
I'm going to say they're around 15 feet down the alley away from you,
Yep.
being jumped off by Cordrayal.
Got it.
And Senza now. So after Senza, it is now Cordrayal's turn. Wait, no. It's Ilvi's turn, then Cordrayal's. So Ilvi.
If I hypothetically am getting dragged across the street by this guy's ankle, who is nearest to me?
He just went flying just probably about 3 feet across the alley. The person who's closest to you, when it comes to the person who has the least stuff in the way and is probably the shortest trip to you, is the person standing alone who just, as you saw earlier, cast the
Go for the throat.
Senza. You're going for the throat.
I'm going for the throat.
You
Okay.
should have gone for
Roll
that.
hit.
6.
Oh, tough.
That is
Dang it!
you
I
run at
lunge
them
and I just
lunge.
fly after him.
You run at them and lunge, and they do a sort of like a graceful just poof and dodge you as you go flying out by them.
Dang. I have a bonus action that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. So I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my bonus. I'm doing my cunning action, which is hide, so that they can't see me. So I
Fair.
can like go and I sink into the shadows.
Yeah.
Sort of like Homer Simpson going into that bush,
Yeah.
like just slowly retreating. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So now it is Cordrayal's turn, who comes back up for another. He has both of his short swords out in both of his hands. He goes for an attack on the guy who hit him first, which is Does not hit.
Cordrayal.
Cordrayal.
Haha, Cordrayal, the pacifist can
He
hit
got
better
that
than you.
one.
No!
Cordrayal.
He just fing.
Cordrayal, stop acting like your mom.
Oh,
Yo, you chill out.
that was a bit much.
Oh.
Cinza, you go sit in the corner.
Okay.
Cordrail's effectively just running up to him, going swing.
Swing.
Oh, you're not dead yet.
The difference
I
is that he hit me.
picture him doing like the generic slap fighting.
Oh,
He
like
misses
like
both of
a
his
little
attacks,
girl.
both being.
Yeah.
He doesn't even. The first one kind of gets deflected by the guy, but the second one he just swings wide, just over his head.
Mhm.
And it is now the guy who he's fighting's turn. The first guy rolls. Nat 20 on Cordrayal.
Oh
Oh
no!
my god.
Yo, Cordrayal wanna
So he gets an
die.
attack bonus from that, does he? Like,
He gets double the damage.
oof.
Okay, that's 8 damage on Cordrayal again.
So is that after the double or before?
That's after the double. That's 2
Oh my
attacks.
god.
2 attacks for bonus attack. Wait, no. That's his. Yeah, that's his. Okay, sorry, I'm dumbing out.
Good.
He got a nat 20 on 1.
Uh-huh.
Hit Cordrayal with 2 points, which doubled to 4, and then he hit him again with an 18 and rolled a 4. So that is 8 points of damage to Cordrayal. Okay. The next person in line who just got Senza, who sort of just lunged at after blasting them, turns toward Senza and is like, "Seriously? You just try to bite me?" And takes a swing with takes a swing with a long sword. That is a 15 to hit.
Oh, let me check if that hits. Okay. Uh, 14. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Just a second. Oof. Okay. Hold on. My D&D.
So sorry about that, I'm back.
Okay, here it is.
I'm back.
That is 4 points of sliding done to you, Senza.
Hey, Surrey Bob, you know what would be funny right now? You know what would be hilarious? If I just, hellish rebuke.
Fair.
Nah, I think mine's just funnier.
Wait, can you use that?
It's a
Yeah, it's
reaction
a
to being
reaction.
attacked.
Mm-hmm. You have to get
Is
hit
there
first.
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke is a reaction.
Oh, cool. Okay, Hellish Rebuke then.
He has to roll a dex saving throw.
14.
That's exactly on it.
So he would make it.
Barely.
Then he takes, I think, half damage, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's half damage.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So that's 2d10 I split it in half.
Boo.
Womp 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 womp.
Womp.
What's half of 9?
4.5.
I think you always round up, right?
You guys round down and round
Oh, okay.
up. So that's 4. Wait. Alrighty. It is now the person who Gilvy just went to attack and hid from immediately. This guy now turns and mutters some sort of dark word toward Hager. Second here. Yes. So Hager.
Mm-hmm.
He mutters a dark word towards you, and you feel sort of frost start forming on your body. I need you to make a con check.
A con save.
You still have inspiration.
Yeah, one second. Let me check my count.
I love this game.
9.
Yeah.
Use the D8.
Yeah, use the D8. Come on. Got this.
Yeah,
You got
do it.
this. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
So it's 14 altogether.
Yeah, 14.
That succeeds.
It does?
Let's see here. Yeah, it succeeds.
Hager.
Hager, my boy.
Hager.
And the last thing that this guy does is, after casting the spell and he doesn't succeed, just, we need more people over here! And
Oh god.
No, you don't.
And that's all for his turn. It comes back around to Venna.
Okay, how many people are there right now?
3.
3, okay. So, what's the orientation of the fighters right now? Please tell me.
Bisexual.
To your right, there are 2 of them fighting Cordrayal and Senza, and to your left, there is the single guy who just yelled for more people.
Okay, I am going to cast Mischief.
Mischief.
I will create a cube that is... I want to encompass the 2 that, Is it possible for me to get all 3 of them without getting an ally?
No.
Okay, then I'll just get the 2 that Senza and Cordrayal are fighting.
Both of them.
I want to, like, put it to the back so they're just in the edge of it.
Okay.
Because the cube is a point that I can choose.
Alrighty.
Alright, hang on, I'll tell you what it does in just one moment. Okay. Each creature in the cube, so those 2 have to make a wisdom saving throw, and I'll tell you what happens if they succeed.
They both fail.
Okay, they both will begin giggling until the start of my next turn. A giggling creature will be incapacitated and uses all of its movement to move in random directions.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, also, the area... No, okay, they just begin giggling. Sorry. Nothing actually happens within it. So yeah, they both start giggling.
Yeah,
I found the
And
chart
as
on
my-
Magic Missile.
As my bonus action, I'll give Hager more Bardic Inspiration.
Cool.
All
There's
right.
legitimate chart on Magic Missile.
Really?
Yeah, I've been doing it wrong.
Oh.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, that's my whole turn. That's all I can do.
where's...
Come on, Hager. You can do this! I mean, just look what you did to that other guy.
What Shazzy's turn now?
I know, I was just hyping him up.
What shall you do?
There we go.
Alrighty.
Close. This chart here says I'm gonna do a... So, who's left? Who's on the field?
There's the person to your left who is casting spells at you, who just yelled for more support, and there are the 2 people that Cordrayal and Senza are fighting.
Oh, man, this man's
That are
casting
now
spells?
breaking and giggling.
Can't have that.
Can't have none of that.
Can't have none of that. I'm gonna start shooting 2nd level Magic Missile.
Did you use all your level 3 slots on Magic
Yeah,
Missile?
I got 2.
Oh.
Ready?
I'm not using Fireball.
That's fair. There are 14, and I do not give a fuck how big the room is. I'm casting Fireball.
The ones I have is like Fireball, Magic Circle, and I forget what the other one is.
Fair. None of my level 3s are damage dealing.
When in doubt, joke at.
Okay. So that's level 2 magic missile at this guy.
Wait.
Right.
Someone just died in the other room.
What?
Because I heard a and then the sound of a box crushing.
Oh my god. Somebody got trash compacted in your next room. 17 damage.
Ooh.
Trash
How many-
compactor levels up.
3 off max.
Nice. Good hits, everybody.
Dying success.
Ooh.
Okay, that's gonna be it.
Ready? It is now Hager's turn.
You will regret calling for help, little man.
I don't know.
Doop-a-doop.
Doop-a-doop.
Get him, Hager.
He's not that big, Hager.
13.
Doop-a-doop.
What was it?
13.
13 to hit?
Yeah.
Which one are you going for? The guy who just called for help, correct?
Yeah, the guy that just tried to frost my balls.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Damn.
You have inspiration.
I'll go ahead and use that. Why not?
Okay. 13.
To 17.
Yep, that hits.
Get him, Hager. Get him, Hager.
Dealing 5 damage. Pathetic.
Tough.
Now I'm
Slap
rolling
him
my second slash.
Yeah.
good. Yeah. It's fine. This is the big one. This is the big one.
It better be the big one. I got a 19.
Yep, that hits.
Whoosh. Dealing 15 damage.
Max damage.
This, as you hit this guy, he crumples over. He's out.
Let's go.
Oh.
Get him, Hager.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Sinza.
Okay, so is it just these two guys that are in front of me and Cordrayal?
Yes.
Okay, I can get behind that. I'm at first chill touch him.
Okay. Chill touch.
In
Let's see here.
that does not hit. I'm calling it.
A 10 to hit?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
Well, I'm gonna go bite him.
Right. You can go for a bite. He hasn't really moved.
Nat 1.
What was it?
Nat 1.
Yeah, that one.
That does not hit.
Really?
Oh,
I
they
had a
guess.
shot.
Really now?
Man, these automated dice rollers. Actually, no, I can't say anything because I use D&D Beyond, but...
Oh.
Avery doesn't like you.
That part's true.
Does anybody like me?
No.
Oof.
Wow. Okay. Didn't expect that.
Alrighty. So, are you going to take any movement or anything? Is that all of your turn, Senzo?
Senzo?
Hello?
Well, I can't do anything else besides use my movement to move back.
Are you going to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards Benna and the rest.
Poppy Jordan, she didn't disengage.
She didn't disengage, it's exiting
Yeah,
range.
but
Poppy Jordan, she
they
didn't
don't
disengage.
have attacks of opportunity because they're giggling.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
She didn't disengage.
They are giggling.
Okay, so I'm going to say that's it. Your turn. It'll be...
Woo! Okay, so in the cloak of the shadows, I dismantle my wolf form. So I go and I'm back to being human.
Okay,
And I think, does that count as my action?
I think so.
Alright. So for bonus action, is there anyone that I can pickpocket?
What?
Your party, I guess. There's no one else
Wait.
in the alley, unless you want to try to sneak all the way down that.
Hold on. Sneak attack. So I have, under my actions, I have bonus actions,
Yeah.
reactions, and other. And under other, I have sneak attack.
Yeah.
So,
sneaking, do a sneak attack.
once per turn, you can deal an extra 3d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon.
Yeah, but you don't have an action to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Am I being sneaky though?
If you're wanting to go into stealth, you'd have to roll stealth.
So I just roll for what?
Yeah.
Stealth?
So,
Yeah, roll stealth.
Sneak.
Natural 20 plus 7.
okay, you're stealth.
Alright, that's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Going back to Cordrayal, who notices that these guys are now giggling for some reason, decides to... Wait, does that give Cordrayal advantage on attacks against them?
Yeah,
Dog,
because
that's
they're
up to
weakened
you.
by... Their defenses are weakened if they're laughing.
The thing that I was most focusing on is when they move away from him on their turns, he's going to get opportunity. But I don't know if he gets advantage or not. That's up to you, I think.
I think he would also get advantage in that situation. Finally, Cordrayal hits the guy who has been wailing on him. Just a basic sword attack. That is... Where is it? Where is my dude?
Where's my super suit?
5
Hey,
damage.
where's my super suit?
He does 5 damage with 1 attack. And he comes back around with his second weapon attack, his sidearm there, and does another... Wait, let's see. Yeah.
Yes.
Does another 5 damage.
Amazing.
Big damage coming from Cordrayal.
Big damage. Finally.
About time he hit for 5 damage.
About fucking time you hit.
So he does a total of 10 damage to the guy who was waiting on him.
Woo.
And that is it
Cordrayal.
for Cordrayal. It is now the two people's turns. You guys are fighting. So the first one, do they have to roll every round for wisdom?
No, it's literally just they have this now.
Okay, so one of them moves. The first one just moves directly toward Senza, and the second one tries to walk. Wait, no, because Senza ran away. So he's now walking toward the group by Cordrayal, which would give Cordrayal an attack of opportunity, which he misses.
Oh,
Cordrayal.
So now there's a guy walking toward the entire group, and one is walking back out of the alley laughing.
Happens.
Okay, so it is back to Vina.
Okay, I will... Are they both still in the cube?
I would say they both have exited the cube by this point.
Tough, okay. I don't want to use that again because then you guys will be caught in it.
Nah.
So instead, I'll target the one coming towards us,
Yeah.
and I'll cast Hideous Laughter.
Okay. That is a wisdom, right?
Yeah.
18.
That succeeds. Tough.
Okay. So is he still giggling?
No, that ends after this turn.
Okay.
And then I guess I don't really have much I can do as a bonus action. I think. Unless, do I have? No. Yeah, no. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. Well, I guess as a bonus action, I'll draw my rapier.
Alrighty. Shazzy.
Alright, how many people? Is the magic user
Right now,
going?
in the alley right now, there's only that one single guy who is
Okay,
probably less than 10 feet away.
I got you prepared for this. I'm gonna do one thing Shazith hasn't done in months.
Oh no.
Let's go, Ice Knife!
Aggressive typing.
13.
13 hit.
Hmm.
13 damage.
Let's see. That's a hit.
Oh, that does not hit.
Well, either way, hit or miss, every creature within 5 feet of that target has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
That's literally him, Cordrayal, and I'm gonna say Senza at the same time because
That's fine. This is fine.
At least it's not Fireball.
At least it's not Fireball.
I had an opportunity.
There's no I in team, but there are several in. I do not give a fuck how big the room is. I'm casting Fireball.
Okay, so this guy rolls a nat 1, Cordrayal rolls a 9.
Yep. Okay. Don't succeed.
what do I have to
doesn't
roll?
You
succeed.
have to roll dex.
Roll dex.
Yeah, that's it. There's no I in team. However, there are 6 eyes, and fuck it. I don't care how big the room is. I'm casting Fireball.
Yeah. Okay. How dark is it out, George?
6.
Well, you
I
won't
failed.
I would say in the alley it's quite, the vision is quite obscured, but most of you have dark vision.
Okay, well, in that case,
It's about midnight currently.
Nice.
in other words, I throw that, pew! And then I use, my. Okay, yeah, okay, I just throw that, pew! Then it explodes, dealing that damage.
Dealing that damage.
That damage, 19.
19 damage?
Yeah, bro. 2d6 plus that.
$19 Fortnite card.
Okay, so it explodes, dealing 19 damage to each person who failed to save.
Yep.
Cordrail's out. He's down.
The pacifist strikes again.
How much damage?
19.
To who?
19.
Everyone
Wait,
who
what?
failed. It
Everyone who
exploded.
failed the spell.
It's fucking exploded. How many times do I have to explain this? It's Ice Knife. Hit or miss, it will explode.
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
Got a boyfriend, bet he doesn't kiss ya.
Bro, I've had hot dog.
Anyways,
So does that mean that I take damage?
No.
If you're within 5 feet of them in a sphere.
No. It's
I am
just-
not. I'm in the shadows.
Okay, then no.
Now at 12 HP.
Well,
You
you're
only
doing
finish
better than
off?
Cordrail. So this guy's... Oh, goodness. Okay. Hager, it is your turn.
Whoa, hacker.
Alright, how far away am I from the nearest hittable object?
hittable object.
I mean, there's a barrel at the end of the alley.
I think he means moving object.
He means person.
You're, I'm gonna say, around 25 feet away from the person who's coming to the party right now.
Oh boy. Lucky for them that I can walk over to them. Hacker walks towards the nearest enemy
Okay.
with intent to kill.
Oh no!
Alright, well, I walk over to them, and I'm going to roll to swippity-swappity their bones.
Go poppity.
Hippity poppity. Your soul is now the Reaper's property.
Hippity-hoppity, I missed by a lot.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
You still have a second attack, though.
Swippity-swoopity, 14.
Let's see. That just hits.
Okay. I'm aiming for their kneecaps.
Okay.
A 9.
How do you want to do this, my friend?
Oh, how do I want to do this? Alright, so I take my great axe, and I swing it with quite a bit of heft behind it, straight towards their kneecaps.
Oof. Okay. And I'm gonna say, as you swing it toward his kneecaps, you pretty much wipe him out. You take both of his legs off.
Oh my god!
He hits the ground. He's out. Now, with no foes left in this alley for you to see, combat has ended, and I will say that we can take an intermission now.
Nice. Man, I took out 3 guys.
Ready for anything you throw at me.
No, I doubt that.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
So, we just left off with the combat encounter ending in this alley.
Remember to like and subscribe. Push that notification bell.
Why don't you say that at the beginning when they're actually watching?
Get us to 15 subscribers.
If by the
God, that
time you're
2K,
watching
don't forget
this
to
we have a
subscribe, hit
membership
that bell.
option also, you can join that. I don't know.
Well, the reason we don't say it in the beginning is because we're always usually so stiff in the beginning.
We really are.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Can we get some more? Can we get some more music playing, Mr. DJ Will?
I told you I'm playing Covert Val.
All right, my bad.
Okay. So,
Yo, boys, I'm cracking open a good old cherry Dr. Pepper for this one.
Yo, we're not
Yeah.
sponsored. Say cherry
Yeah.
drink.
No spawn.
yeah, we
Cherry
don't want
23
to.
flavored soda.
Cherry drink.
Cherry soda flavored with 23 flavors.
Yeah, until they sponsor us, no free advertisement.
Anyway,
Established in 1885.
Hashtag not spawn.
Let Jordan continue.
anyway, we just finished this combat encounter
Mm.
in the alley. What are we gonna do?
That was
The raid is still happening. There are still people being murdered. You can hear it. There are people being
okay.
carried off and everything. But
I'm gonna go cast 3rd level Cure Wounds in Cordrayal.
Real quick, while Vin is doing that, I'm gonna go refill my red wine.
okay,
You know,
you bring Cordrayal back up at 3rd level.
Can I start pickpocketing the bodies?
Yeah, he gets
Oh no.
brought back up.
that's not even pickpocketing, that's just
20,
looting.
20 HP.
I want to loot one of the bodies to see if I can find anything.
Hold
I'm
on.
also gonna loot the body that I refilled from.
One person at a time, please.
I brought Cordrayal up
Can't
to
hear
20
Mom.
HP.
Nice. Sure,
He's
Coach
back.
appreciates that.
Hold on.
I'm sure he appreciates that. I hope he
He's
does.
back to how many HP?
I gave him 20.
Oh, wait, hold on. There he is, back to 20 HP. Okay, so Senza, you go to fill up your flask again.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're just gonna cut someone open and bleed them until you're.
Yeah.
Can I?
Also, I'm gonna search that person.
Okay.
Can I kind of? Oh, sorry. I'll let you do that first.
Which one are you guys going to? Specifically, you and Ilva, as you're going to different people at the same
I want
time.
to go to the big guy.
No.
Okay.
I would like to look over the bodies. I don't actually care about looting right now. I just want to look and see if there's any kind of
I'm looking
insignia,
for anything that could tell us where they're coming from.
any symbols, like notes, anything.
There
And
is
also
no.
money.
There is no real. No real insignia. They are dressed as they have no identity, no identifying factors other than like.
No, like items or anything.
No. Well, they have items, yes.
But like anything that would
I'm gonna go
identify
to the
them.
guy that I was attacking.
Nothing that you specifically see just looking over their bodies.
No, I want to like search one of the bodies.
Okay. Well,
Looting up.
Delia, whenever you search the big guy, you don't really find anything of
Yeah.
note. more or less, whenever you're searching the forearm guy, you're just gonna find some gold. That's all that you come across.
How much gold?
8 gold.
Alright.
Can I take the great sword from his corpse?
As you're searching, what is it?
Can I take the great sword from his corpse?
You can.
Thank you.
So now you can just add a great sword to your inventory. Since as you're searching the body, you find okay, which body are you going to
The guy that I was fighting.
okay. That's the one that got exploded on and Hager cut legs off. For him, let's see here. For him, you find a note back home. That's all you can really identify. He does have an insignia of here. He has the insignia of an owl on a necklace underneath his armor. So
Anybody recognize this insignia?
That's a religious thing. That's from Othean, isn't it?
Yeah. Everyone who knows the common gods, which I'm sure you would recognize that as a religious symbol to Othean.
Othean takes the form of an owl a lot.
Yeah.
Can I read the letter?
The letter for him, the letter back home is just detailing a certain gathering of certain people for a contractor known as Ozon Hydrax, who doesn't specify why he's going to meet up with this person, but he is more this guy you're looting is just saying like a goodbye and leaving like sort of like a will to his family.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a name.
Here, 2 out of. Wait,
Are we doing whatever I find first, or are we going to go and do the talking?
when you find, I'm gonna say what you find too because you're looting the third person. You're looting the magic person. I'm gonna say because Senzo was looting the other. So the magic guy has an actual contract. The person that Hager took down a little outside the alley, has an actual contract to this said Ozon Hydrax, and it's to a specific party of individuals. They're known as the Gutters, and they were contracted to gather wood and materials, and that's all that it really is.
They're not getting wood and materials here.
No, they're taking stuff. That's why they.
Well then.
Well,
That sounds about right.
all right.
There is a location detailed in this. It says that once they have gathered the material for the pushback, and it has a code here that you can't quite read yet, and it's written in a specific. It's a mixture of different languages. And then it says, return to the Benefirth estate in the north of Varanus. And that is really all that is to that letter, or that contract, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
As well as you find some gold and another religious symbol. So, what shall you do? Hello?
I'm gonna tell everybody that I have a name.
Okay.
Well, it's not much, but it's a place to start.
Cordrayal kind of sits back up. Where's Steven at?
Dead.
Steven. Okay. Yeah, that seems like a good lead at least.
How about we conversate more once we get back to the wagon? It'd probably be best to get the hell out.
Around this time, you hear the people are starting to sort of leave the village, the town that you're in.
The cat got his Wi-Fi.
But you hear people screaming as they're being carried off. You hear people loading up horses and wagons and everything, and they're starting to retreat from this pretty bold attack on this town.
Or wonders if the mayor survived.
Maybe.
I wonder if his horse survived.
No. The horse
Right now,
is
the
good.
chaos is still going on. Like, there are people trying to douse houses and stuff, but there are also these people, as they're leaving, no one's really trying to come out and help those in the streets. So, what shall you do? Any
I think
actions
we
at all?
should.
I say we leave.
Yeah.
Well, no. No. Should we take their cloaks?
Yes.
Yes. I'm taking the guy's cloak.
I am not.
I'm taking one of them too.
That is disgusting.
You managed to get the cloaks off, but then people are still wearing masks.
Can we take the masks too?
You can.
What are the masks
I'm
of?
taking-
Are they just like, what are they?
It's like the masks.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a balaclava with a half face.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's take those two.
Okay, I'm taking.
We can blend in with
them.
them.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they be suspicious about the burn holes and the blood on it?
Yeah.
I mean, they've been pillaging and like destroying everything, so of course there would be blood and burns. What are they gonna do? Kill us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
And Cordrayal kind of sits up, his dog running over to him and licking him. So, what is it? What exactly is the course of action?
No, you go ahead. You pick. Do something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I feel like we could use this to blend in, or more preferably, we could try to go get assistance. I feel like
There's only three masks and cloaks, and there's an entire group of us.
part of the problem. I have an idea of who could go.
Wait,
Hager thinks we could double up. Big guy is taller than Hager.
Yeah.
I could be underneath, and someone could be on my shoulders.
He's only 4 feet taller than you, or 3 feet taller than you.
You have to put some high heels on your Hager.
I must say, around this time, Venna does kind of reveals the information that he learned about the these people who were meant to meet back up at this specific place.
Yeah.
My question is, do you think we can really take on such a from appearances, large organization without an organization backing us as well?
Well, it seems like we're against entire.
But you see, we've been doing it
Hello.
fine so far.
What's going on? I'm so sorry.
Look at us.
Okay, Venom just popped back into existence.
Hello.
Did you
Where's my
get
guitar?
any of the description I gave you of that letter, the contract?
They needed wood and materials. That's all I know.
They were meant to gather materials, any type of material to fund this specific pushback of and then it is coded, and it is signed off by an Ozon Hydrax. They're specifically meant to. There is a location that they're meant to meet up, which is at the Benefirth Estate to the north of Varonis. And that is all the contract says.
Alright, what's the current situation? I'm sorry, my internet popped off.
Well, we are deciding on a plan of action.
Alright.
They just left, like they're leaving now, and people are starting to come back out onto the streets, try to.
Well, should we go after them? They're gonna go regroup somewhere.
Well,
All right. I have an idea.
We could probably take these cloaks and stuff and blend in with them and infiltrate their organization.
Here's the plan, okay? A group of 3 of us. I'll be leading the infiltration group.
Are we sure that's really the best idea?
Shall
The best
go
way to get
in.
information is from the inside. Man.
Shall go in and try search for any information there. A second group will follow far behind with our carriage for backup in case anything goes wrong.
Well, we've tried this before.
what do you mean? If you're trying to blend in now, as in leave with them, this group is already gone. They're leaving.
Haggard thinks we should look for survivors.
That's not a bad idea. If they're gonna stop and regroup, there's a chance that we could cut them off somewhere. Not cut them off, but catch them somewhere. Maybe follow through. After we see what we can do here.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
I agree. It would.
I agree. Yeah,
mean-
let's go for it.
Just the best way to go about it would be to be inconspicuous, I think.
Well,
Okay.
let's see what we can do for the people here.
As you come back out of the alley, you see like utter destruction throughout the entirety of the town. Buildings are ablaze in like every district. The market area, the Winking Dragon is on massive. Like there's a massive blaze going.
No!
The stage where there was like a earlier in the night is completely destroyed.
Oh my god.
The street is littered with wounded and bodies. Some of the attackers, but most of them are people kind of
Are there any more cloaks?
I would say that there are probably 2 more cloaks that are usable.
Yeah.
So you have 5 if you want to grab those.
Let's grab them.
I don't see an infiltration going smoothly, in all honesty.
Haggard doesn't think it's a good idea.
We don't have near enough information to properly infiltrate them.
Oh, what about the mayor's place? Is it on fire?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Not the mayor's place.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go save that horse that's upstairs.
Go ahead.
One.
Bro, you think the mayor just has 1? What a joke.
Bring up the horse.
The horse is dead.
Yeah, Jordan, look at that question.
Look at that question.
But yeah, I'm gonna go to the mayor's house, check if he's alive.
It's in private.
You're going to the mayor's house, which is on fire, to see if he's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay.
If you spin it the correct way, this could be like a Ben 10 Omniverse pin pack.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just like thinking out loud. I also found a thing in my inventory that I got when a certain character got ripped out of the universe.
Yeah.
Hold on. Other possessions. If I go into... Hold on, give me a second.
However, would like to check if there's any survivors in the Weaking Dragon.
Okay, so are there separate groups going different places? Because Senza, I can tell you right now, if you're going up to the mayor's house, he's not there.
I pull out my bag, and I open it, and I take out a chalice, a silver chalice, from whatever his like Razor Claw, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
We got it from there. The only words on that are readable in the inscription are Chalice, King, Conquer, Long. Is there anything we could do with this?
We could drink something out of it.
Oh yes, that's so helpful.
Yeah.
What
I mean,
if
if
we
you're
put
ever
blood in it?
thirsty.
What if we put the king's blood in it?
Wait, what?
No,
That sounds like dark magic.
it sounds very dark.
I'd rather not.
Sounds tasty.
Tasty.
Look, we need to move quickly regardless, so they're gonna get away like it's absolutely nothing.
So what are you guys doing?
So,
I just want to try and help injured people in any way I possibly can.
hey, Ilvi.
Yeah.
Well, Hattie's already entered.
I got a proposition for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if this guy happens to be passed, maybe some of his goods might need a little bit of help relocating to a better cause.
Possibly, yeah. I completely agree.
Like anything that's not nailed down needs relocated to a proper
Yeah,
cause.
of course, yeah.
You mean the mayor's house, which is on fire?
Haga,
in a giant blaze?
I think
Listen, he's the mayor. He's got to have at least
a
some
little under
gold.
our group, kleptomaniacs.
Shall we travel with them and make sure they're not stealing anything from the mayor?
As you're checking the Winter Dragon, what you can see, there are a few people who are in the blaze, caught up, killed in the tavern. The door is currently collapsed in, and the fire is taking most of the tavern.
So is there anyone inside?
From what you can tell, you're not even there.
Oh.
Yeah, is there any? Can I see anyone alive?
From what you can tell, there's no one alive inside the tavern as it's burning.
What if I give a good old little hello? Anyone alive?
You hear a weak help, please.
Alright, that's good enough reason if I need to jump through a burning window.
There you go.
You're not jumping. Okay. I need you to make. And you're jumping through a burning window. You know, I'm just not allowed that one.
Z, are me and you going with them, or
You know, even if we try, there's no way of stopping them from stealing stuff. We know how Ilvi is.
from the mayor especially? We don't need to be on bad terms with more people.
We know how Ilvi is. She's not going to stop.
Oh God.
And we know how, and we're just learning how Sins is, and it seems
We're
like
already on bad terms with the merchants. We're on bad terms with whoever the hell these people are. Do we really need to be on bad terms with the mayor, who's been buffed by a god?
not buff, changed position.
Sorry, transpositioned by a god.
Yes, but the god loves chaos. You're forgetting.
But he also didn't like it when we stole from his offering, Ben.
But I put money back in.
Yeah, and he did. He took that too.
Yes, you did. However, you know the one place that seems more accepting?
Hmm.
The college in Candor.
The what?
College in Candor.
Was it in college?
Was it in college? Did we go there?
So as you get in there, you look around in the blade for a few minutes. Or not a few minutes, about 30 seconds, I'm going to say.
Mhm.
And you come to a man who is trapped in in a booth under it's kind of blocked off with rubble and it's burning.
Yeah.
He's very damaged. He kind of caught on his legs, so
Oof. Rough for him.
it's the only person you can see who really would need help in this situation.
Oh, the only person I see that needs help. You mean all the rest are dead?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yikes.
All right. And you said the rubble is pinning him by the legs.
Yeah.
Hager. Let me look at my inventory first to make sure I can do something about the burning on my hands.
Okay. Right.
I have a crowbar.
Alrighty.
Wait, how much rubble exactly?
Yeah, it's enough to pin him down. It fell onto the table and it's kind of pinned him into the booth.
All right. So, using the crowbar as a source of leverage, I'm gonna try and wedge it off of his leg.
I just need you to roll. What is that? Strength plus the modifier with the strength plus the whatever the crowbar adds to. I think.
Using a crowbar grants advantage.
Yeah, advantage. Okay.
All right. 19 plus 1, 20.
Alrighty, you manage to unwedge this guy, and he sort of crawls out from underneath the rubble. And as he crawls out, I'm going to say you let loose the rubble, and it falls.
Mm-hmm.
He can't really walk on his own, but
All right. Hager will pick him up.
okay. And say that's easy enough for you. Yeah.
Hager throws him out the window.
Alrighty.
Phony.
You toss him out the window, and you hear it onto the porch of a tavern. As I'm gonna guess that you crawl out too, or you.
I'm gonna go up the stairs to see if there's anyone up there.
Yeah.
Upstairs is the stairs up. It's blocked off with burning rubble and stuff.
So I can't go upstairs.
No, there's no way to get upstairs at this point.
Is there an exterior stairway?
Around the back, I believe.
All right. I'm gonna exit the building and make my way towards the back stairwell.
Okay. There's a back porch area that you can go up to and get onto the upstairs, one of the hallway in the upstairs.
All right.
You can do that.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
The door, whenever you go to open it, it's kind of jammed a bit.
Jammed, is it? Well, good thing I have my trusty crowbar.
My jammer tool.
Strength with advantage again.
Silly door, you stand no chance. Not 20.
The door comes open and flames just out over top of you, over your head, towards you, and everything. It is very intense in this area. The fire has pretty much consumed the entire upstairs.
I'm gonna scream into the now open door. Is anyone there?
From what you can hear, you can't really hear anything. No response or anything.
Is it because of the roaring flames, or there isn't a response?
There is no response, but there's also very hot and very noisy fire sounds as things are starting to collapse in the upstairs. A part of the middle of the hallway collapses downward into the lower tavern.
Well, seeing as Hager hears no one's response, he backs down and goes back down the stairs.
Alrighty. Once you get back down, I'm gonna say, are you going back around? To the
Yeah.
front? You see that the man that you helped has kind of gotten out of harm's way, pulled himself out of harm's way.
Mhm.
You can't necessarily full on walk, but he can probably get around.
Limp.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hager's basically just going to rinse and repeat what he did with the winking dragon to other buildings.
To the busty barmaid? Or
To the closest building.
the closest burning building would be another a shop a little down the street. Which I'm gonna say that you go through about the same situation, and this time you end up saving I'm gonna say you saved around 2 people who were sleeping above the shop during the time of the attack, who were pinned in. They get to safety. Cutting back to Vena and Chazif,
Yes.
and yes, Sinza and Ilvi as well. Do you guys follow them? As you're approaching I'm gonna say mayor's estate.
Yeah.
You come to the gate, which was fixed a while ago, destroyed again, with flames completely consuming all the windows and doors of this estate. It's pretty much the entire thing is gone by this point. There's no sign of any of the stable hands or anything that you saw before.
Yeah.
Pretty much an empty field.
You know, this seems a lot worse than it looked from a distance.
As things usually do.
So are we still planning to go in, or?
Well, I was never planning to go in.
Nah, me neither.
I like money, but I don't like it that much.
You know, that's fair. Guess that I can actually do something to Wait a minute. I just remembered. There's that nice old man from the magic shop. I'm gonna go check there to see if he's okay.
I thought you said you were about steal things, bro.
No.
Wait a minute. Are the dragons from the Winking Dragon okay?
No. I cannot disclose any information. Hager was there. Metagame.
Hager was the only one that's there.
My bar boyfriend, no!
Hager is the only one that went to save civilians.
Yeah, they went to steal from the mayor.
I didn't try to steal anything.
I just wanted money.
Okay, so you're going to check Okay, is everyone going with Senza at this point?
I'm gonna go to the Winking Dragon to run around in the crowd to find the boys.
The boys?
I forgot their names.
Shazith, what can we do around here?
Well, we could simply help people or make sure we have a way out once we're done.
Why don't we go see if anybody needs any assistance for now? I'm not exactly the strongest, and no offense, but you don't look like you have rippling arms either.
What's your strength?
7.
I'm stronger than you.
I was just saying, maybe we should kind of stay together just in case.
Yes, we could do that.
Okay, so Senza, you're going to the shop. Vena and Zeeth are going to help people. I'm guessing out in the streets, like in the crowd.
Yeah.
And Ilvi, you turn up the Winking Dragon. Senza and Ilvi, you run down the street together, seeing the carnage that has just unfolded. Ilvi turning off first to see the Winking Dragon completely consumed by fire.
Oh shit. And I run up to the crowd, the nearest group of people. I'm like, hey, did you see what happened to the bartenders that were there?
One of the few women who survived the onslaught. Like, I don't know. Everything it all went up in flames so fast. I don't know if they got out or not.
Shit. It's so wait, to clarify, Hager already went in there.
Yes.
Can I,
You-
like, go through the
this was about
window?
10 minutes after.
Can I go through the window to, like, look for them?
If you want to, but I'm going to say that it is consumed by flames.
Oh, God. Hold on. Let me, like, check my inventory.
Been thinking about this.
Okay. Am I near a body of water or, like, any water source?
The closest real water source would probably be the actual ocean,
How far
which
is that?
quite far away.
Oh, God. Is there, like, a hose anywhere?
No. You have
Oh.
people running through, like, with pails of water.
Ingenuity. The ground is dirt, yes?
Yeah. If you're on the
And
main
dirt can be
road,
used to put out fires, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
I have a
that's-
shovel in my backpack.
Oh my god, that's the most desperate way to put out a fire I've ever heard.
I take out my shovel and just start pouring
Would you
dirt
sleep
into the
storm? I
window.
don't have any third level.
You start doing that.
Yeah,
It's not putting out a lot of fire. You're just kind of sprinkling dirt onto the flames as you're trying to get inside. It's not really making a big enough path for you specifically to walk through without burning or your clothes catching on fire.
Can I, like, I'm gonna start asking around again. Can I ask around again? Can I, like, roll for perception to see if I can see them on the street?
Go ahead.
11.
From what you can tell, the crowd is so mixed up. People are running everywhere. You can't really tell, and mixed with the flames and the darkness and everything, kind of being melted by the like the light of the flame changing, like facial features and the shadows and everything. You just can't really tell what's going on. You can't see anyone specific. Everyone's kind of gathered together and running different places at the same time. It's chaos. But you can't see either of the brothers from from the groups of people that you look at. You can't tell.
Well, I guess I'm screwed.
Senza, whenever you get to the shop where you bought the stuff, it's not really burning or anything, but it has been looted pretty much completely with the windows broken through, and there is no man in there to be found. Hacker, you rinse and repeat your process with the various places.
You know what? Then I'm gonna go save the busty barman.
The busty barmaid.
Yeah.
You run back down the street to the bar which you came from, and you come to the busty barmaid, which is a little worse for wear.
Damn.
There's not really anyone there at the moment. The entire tavern is empty. Hager, you rinse and repeat your process, saving multiple people in the in this like bit of chaos. You do help out a lot of people, to the point where you get to, like, a lot of the buildings have been pretty much burnt through by the time you get to them. Shazith and Vena, as you're working on helping people in the streets, getting them to locations where there are multiple wounded. They're setting up like care areas for people taking care of the more wounded or the critically injured from flame, weapon slashes, anything of the sort. Is there anything specific that you would like to do or look for?
I mean, okay, can I ask, obviously not the injured, but some of the more able-bodied people, if they have any idea what could have caused this at all? Do you know where these people could have come from at all? Any information?
One of the guards who was fighting these people one of the very few who is left, mostly unscathed. This battle. Kind of looks at you and he's like, I don't know. I've never seen their letters before around here.
Never.
I've never in my life.
I'll pull up the contract that I took from the guy.
Okay.
Does any of this seem like anything you know something about, perhaps?
He kind of takes it from your hand and reads it. Well, it seems that they raided our village for some sort of offensive against someone. Some sort of big move. I wouldn't really know unless this is one of the sides of the war. But I don't see why either one would attack its own people.
I'm not sure either.
Maybe it's just a very bold group of bandits.
Are there any... Is everybody that was, like, cloaked either dead or gone? Or are any of them, like, unconscious?
Yeah, they're all either dead or gone.
Okay, good.
Well, alright, thank you for any information you could have spared. And I guess I'll go back to helping people.
Okay. I'm gonna say, with all of this happening, Ilvi, is there anything else you would like to do?
People are still rushing by with buckets of water, right?
Yeah, they're trying their best to put out all the flames that they can. It's not
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
grab one from someone and just like pour it everywhere if I can.
pour it everywhere or where.
Like on the flames in the building, so that it's like careful enough so that it gets an even coverage.
Okay. You manage to splash the water into this bit of the building, and it puts out. It extinguishes the flame enough. What you were going for.
So then can I climb in?
You can, but there's no guarantee how long you're going to be able to be there without it. You know.
Okay. Okay, DM. What are the names of the dudes?
The names of people.
The two dragonborns.
Well, can I roll for perception to see if if I can like look through the flames to see them?
You'd have to roll investigation.
Investigation, then.
Well, I would say either way, it's at disadvantage.
Okay. Investigation.
Yeah.
25.
At disadvantage. You can't
22.
see.
22 is a disadvantage.
You can't see them throughout the main area of the tavern that you're searching. As the flames start to pick up again, parts of the upper, you start to hear, and then the upper part of the tavern starts to fall inward as the upstairs comes collapsing around you. I'll give you a dexterity save, please.
Oh no! Okay.
As you hear cracking and popping, just
13.
You try to get out of the way of the flames of this rubble falling down, and you manage to get so far out of the window, and then a board kind of falls and lands, hits you like on the leg, and you feel a hot sensation go through your lower calf, and that is, I'm gonna say, 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh, so there's a hot nail in my leg.
Mm-hmm. And you're kind of now stuck in the tavern because the weight of this board that was on you and the nail that just drove through your leg.
Oh,
You're
this is
sort of halfway out of the window.
This is quite comforting. I start screaming.
Is anyone new to this tavern? Any of the group?
Are
Well,
me
am I?
and Shazith?
Are we?
I would say that you guys would probably hear it, but it would take you about a minute to get there.
If you start screaming, I'll start running over there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Hager would be pretty far away right now.
Yeah, Hager has moved way down the street.
Am I
Okay.
gonna lose my leg?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Would be pretty sick to have a peg
then,
leg. I want to be honest with you.
There are multiple people trying to run up, but some of them just can't get through the severe heat of the flames. Vina and Shazith, you get there as your friend is pinned in the window of this burning tavern, kind of screaming out for help.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well,
Then, bit of a predicament.
it is.
You're just staring at me while I'm screaming.
Let me do something. Okay, I'm gonna use my last bardic inspiration and pray that I roll the proper die for this.
Okay, good.
Come on. Please.
Depending on what you roll, I can get a sweet peg leg.
Good.
I rolled the perfect one!
I'll fucking bejewel your
Alright.
peg leg.
I tell the tale of an adventurer that could escape any situation. I'll choose Ilvi as my target, and she can instantly teleport 30 feet into any unoccupied space that she can see.
Nice.
Okay.
She can choose a number of creatures. Wait, hang on. It can choose a number of creatures it can see up to my charisma modifier. So you can choose up to 5 other creatures, and they can all teleport with you.
Select the 5 nearest bodies around me.
Dead bodies within the tavern?
Dead bodies? Well, alright. Dang. That I
Yeah,
can
the dead
see
bodies.
or that are near me.
That you can see within 30 feet of you.
There is. I mean, unless you want to teleport people outside the tavern with you. Okay. What is that? What you want to do?
I'm wanting to... I mean, is there anyone who could possibly be saved? Like, with mouth-to-mouth or anything?
These
Or are
people
they just burning?
inside, they're burnt to a crisp by the time you've gotten there. Hager's already gone.
God, okay. There's a body upstairs that I heard. Does that count as seeing it?
No.
No.
Body upstairs that you heard.
Someone going, eh.
No,
I heard someone upstairs.
that wasn't a butt. That was the second floor caving in.
Alright, that's fair. Yeah, I'll teleport the dead bodies out with me. Some people need closure.
Yeah.
You
The
get it?
villagers are trying to put out the fire. Ah! Dead body.
Dead body just lands on their head. Oh my god. Grandma, no!
Grandma.
Out of the situation.
What was Grandma doing at the Winking Dragon?
Whoa, Grandma!
Getting an ale.
Like normal people do.
She went out on a date with Grandpa.
Anyway.
Straight absent.
Grandpa's been dead.
As you teleport out into the
Wasn't before, he is now.
room, everyone's kind of running around trying to put out the flames. You land dead in the middle of the road with, what was it, 5 other dead bodies?
Yeah.
Dead bodies!
From the tavern.
And then I guess I'll cast Cure Wounds on her. First
Okay.
level. For a whopping 12 HP back.
But does
Nice.
it work? But does it work, Dungeon Master?
Yeah, it works. It's cure wound.
But do I get to keep my leg?
Yeah.
Aw, man.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
I wanted that sweet peg leg.
I know.
That would be like a detrimental to your speed.
You would.
At
And
least
your,
until you get used to it.
and your ability to stealth.
Small price for fashion.
Yeah.
It's a
All
small.
price for that
It's
sweet,
just like in Sea of
peggy
Thieves. I just want everyone to know I cut off my hand for a stylistic choice.
My
This
hand
was
and
not
leg
cancer.
were choices.
So yeah, you're now, all 3 of you are out in front of the Winking Dragon as it starts to fully collapse under the weight of
Jesus
this.
Christ.
Everyone deserves closure. Now there are 5 corpses in the street, and me.
So what do we do now?
Hager, after so long of clearing houses, you do return down here. You meet up with your group again, as well as Senza.
What? I don't
Do
even know
the
where to
people
go
I
from
saved
here.
follow me?
The people you saved are returning, like, to their families and stuff, looking around the streets for their families and anyone that they might know needed.
Are the
You know,
bodies identifiable? I know they're burnt to a crisp, but can we see like a face or something?
they're kind of down to the muscle. I don't know.
My
Oh.
God. I don't even know where we should go from here.
That's unfortunate.
Crispy fried chicken.
One of the villagers beside you, Ilvi, just all over the ground.
Wait, did you pull the nail out before using Cure Wounds?
Oh,
The nail was pulled out whenever she teleported.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, there's a nail in my leg now.
Yeah, where it was like stuck in the board, she teleported.
No.
No.
I just. What were you saying, Shazzy?
I forgot. Not going to cap.
Like I said, I have no clue what to do from here.
Yeah, no, me either.
We should probably leave?
That'd be good.
Leave to where?
I don't
You
know.
could go to my house.
Those people just came and burned down this village and stole anything they
That's
could.
That sounds good,
Saying,
Ilvi.
man, we could like either ask for like where they went, if people could remember, or we can go to my house.
I already tried asking around. Nobody knows who they are or what the contract could have been about, or all that we've got is they're probably preparing something bigger next.
Around this time that you guys are talking, everything around you that's going on kind of seems to flow to a steady pause in time.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It seems you found yourself in a situation as your friend Mr. Aegon
Damn.
kind of just like appears out of nothingness and walks in front of you. Well, I guess my pet project is over with.
What do you mean?
From the chaos.
Could you help us at all?
I can give you a few hints.
Okay, let's
do.
The gods bless us for once.
Yay.
Seeing as you guys are my favorite entertainment subjects of this, well, while this is happening, certain groups in this land are getting stronger. If you abandon them now, who's to say this won't happen to another village? And another, and
Right, but who do we go after?
well, didn't you read your little note?
Of course.
I think that's a fairly big hint. But also, because I'm feeling kind of generous, this little attack was orchestrated by someone who, I guess, much of you, or many of you, may trust, or may not trust at this point, as I heard your little conversation.
Wait, what?
What do you think about you like to cast disguises, right? Little bard?
Well, I'm not very little, I'll have you know, but yes, I do.
He's short.
I'm only 5'10".
He's 5'10".
Short man.
Do you think a show like this would be given the rebellion attacking its own people? Or do you think a show like this would be given by the government asking this as a rebellion attack?
Really, whoever did it doesn't want to be traced back.
Alright, time to stage a coup.
I mean, call me biased, but and I kind of look at the group. I can't imagine that the merchants, this would be good for their political career, so of course they'd want to have no defining evidence. And if it was the rebellion, they wouldn't stage a whole contract.
Haggard thinks the rebellion wasn't that well put together to put an attack this well.
No, not at all. It has to be something higher than that.
Do you really think a group of bandits could do this?
Not at all. It's too large scale.
I know they can.
Well, you see where I stand on this matter. Things are getting too fiery around here for me. Seeing as my main subject has now been completely destroyed, and I'm going to move on to better prospects. Leave you with this little bit of help from me. But I do not doubt I will see you again.
I'll kind of turn to the group again. Well, forgetting all the talk we had earlier, I'll be casting my lot.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you can catch up with them while they're defeated, but if you can, there's a little something special in there for you. He kind of raises his hands and snaps again, and time returns back to normal, and he disappears.
As I said, I'm casting my lot. Consider me a member of the rebellion at this point.
Yeah.
Anyone else is gonna talk?
Given the fact that, they nearly killed me. I don't know. These people were. I don't know. They were too skilled for my fighting ability.
Mhm.
I think it's time that we kill the king.
The king? It's merchants!
Kill the king and the merchants.
What?
You wanted the alliance.
No. I will have it said that my king only wanted an alliance due to the fact that there's an invasion.
Well, maybe the invasion was the merchants.
Think about it. If we install the rebellion, they could just as easily ally with the king. He has no stake in it.
Yeah.
So,
The rebellion
the king is probably fine. It's these merchants that don't sit right with me.
So, which one you want to assassinate first?
I say we return to the Fox.
I don't think we're assassinating either.
Hager thinks we should amass these people and try and get them to safety.
Does anyone here disagree with opposing the merchants?
No. Not at all.
No.
Alright then. Well, I agree with Hager. First we should tend to these people, and next we should return to the Fox.
Very well, but I'm not talking to them. You all can do what you wish. I would prefer to ignore him.
Question. Cordrayal pipes up. You remember how much of an issue we had last time trying to find someone who could actually contact the Fox?
You alright?
How are we going to do that again?
I would say we could try and find that camp again, but
I would say that their camp has moved, wouldn't it?
they've probably moved. It's been 4 days now.
Yeah, awesome.
Then we cause a ruckus again.
Well, we can't attack his people anymore if we're going to be on his side.
No, but we could talk to them.
We don't know who they are. They're damn good at hiding. I'll give them that.
Well, we know where their ilk is, usually.
While they're still discussing this, Hager's going to start gathering people.
Right.
They stay toward the eastern
Most are
coast.
gathering people.
But we probably should talk about this later. I think they do have the right idea.
Yeah, they're in the forest, is for the most part.
I guess I'll go begin assisting. I'm not that strong, but I'll help however I can.
I'll help out.
I'll also help however I can.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
I'll cast heal wounds. I'll cast heal wounds where I can.
Alrighty. So for pretty much the rest of this night until kind of early into dawn, you guys go through the town helping out who you can, trying to find helping people find their families and such. As the chaos slowly dies down, sadly there are quite a few dead in this town. The attack was pretty brutal. The one you had come to know as Otherius the Great had been slain in battle.
No!
Not my boy.
Otherius!
But it
I'll
looked like
roll
he
a
went
history
down.
check in his honor.
Like he went down fighting.
27.
He has so many stab wounds, it's hard to count, and splash marks.
Oh my god.
Not Otherius, man. He was the best of all.
Him
My
and-
favorite
honest-
alcoholic.
Proper burial.
Proper burial.
Honestly,
Let's
him
get
and, him and Hager were two sides of the same coin, if we're gonna be honest.
proper burial needed.
He
Hero's
doesn't
burial.
deserve a
Viking
proper
burial.
And a lot of the people throughout the town, regular townsfolk, some of the people you'd seen earlier that day at the festival had been taken down.
Are the barmaids okay? Are the busty bar-
The barmaids
You keep
luckily
asking, I'm gonna kill them personally.
the busty barmaids did manage to kind of escape the slaughter, but it doesn't take away from the amount of death that's happened. You never really come across the Dragonborn that you were looking for earlier. You say that you're either lost in the flames of their tavern, or they got out and they.
Now, where are we gonna find two Dragonborns that wink?
Those who seem to have gotten out pretty much unscathed start helping, like you guys do.
Of course.
The town gates, which were open at the time of this attack, have now been closed and locked shut. As after dawn breaks upon the town that you're in, a few of the people send envoys on small sailboats across Othean's Eye, somewhere calling for any type of aid.
The sailboats?
Yes, small sailboats sending aid requests from different parts of Brennan and Merceres, even some from Othean's Eye.
Fancy.
So if you had to give us a head count, how many people survived?
How many people died?
Yeah, just like a short guess.
There's
Survived
probably
that died.
a good three-quarters of the town is still alive.
Okay.
Because a lot of them, this attack mostly took place on the main street, burning a lot of the bigger establishments and attacking a lot of the bigger houses and stuff. But when it comes to the dead, I'm gonna say close to 200 total.
Yeah.
This was a large attack. And the people who did this attack weren't just some pushovers.
I can see that.
How many people did Hager manage to save?
Hager, I'm gonna say you saved probably around 15 total people as you ran through the streets.
As a group, how many were we able to help?
Yeah, all together, you guys have probably, in total, whether it be saving or tending to or helping find their families and such throughout the night into the day, you have probably helped around 50 people total out of all the people on the main street and those who were wounded and lost in this absolute just destruction. A lot of the stores that were the celebration that had happened the day before, the harvest stores were looted pretty much dry. And
Yeah.
some of the higher I'm not probably the wrong term for it, but like banks where the gold would be stored for certain people.
Right.
They were mostly looted as well.
Dang. It's rough.
But yeah, this is what has as all the chaos dies down, you find yourselves wondering what to do next after this attack. And with that, I'm going to leave this section.
All right. Wow.
All right.
Good